Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Thursday. It is the 18th of November 2021. We're going to look at the opener from the Big A, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the opener from Aqueduct, which is the main special weight purse, $80,000, races for maidens, 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses entered, but keep in mind the 3 horses in MTO, so 9 will head to the outer turf course. The distance of ground here of 1,900 meters, if you want to go by that, with the distance of ground of a mile and 3/16 on the Aqueduct outer turf course. 1,900 meters, a mile 3/16. The portable rails are up at 12 feet from the true position, so just keep that in mind. And mile 3/16 at Aqueduct, I will always think about that distance as being the distance that they always used to run the Queens County Handicap at. They still run the race, but now it's mile and eighth. But you saw some great horses win that race. And one of my favorite horses to win that race, or I don't know if he won or he missed by a nose, was Evening Attire in like 2006 or 2007. He always missed a break, especially later on in his career. But towards the in one of the Queens counties he ran into, he completely missed a break so badly, but he was, Zenyatta would have watched that race and said, oh, holy shit, he's really running better than me, and he could have beat Zenyatta that day. That's how fast his final quarter was, looked that day. He wasn't beating Zenyatta, but my top selection here in the opener, I'm going to go with the number 7 horse, Summer Silence. We'll go 7-9-6-4 in the superfecta here. 7-9-6-4 super. Top selection, 7 horse, Summer Silence. This 3-year-old colt by Union Rags. Manny Franco's on this one for Christophe Clement. The horse's most recent outing came the 17th of September at Belmont. Mile quarter on the inner turf course in the main special weight 90,000. First off the bench, he just wasn't 100% cranked. He finished 5th by 3.5 lengths. He had the lead for a very split portion, but then just kind of crumbled under the pressure. Like I said, just wasn't 100% fresh to go mile and a quarter. Coming here a little bit fresher, going mile 3/16. Level playing field on a turf course that can play towards the little closing styles that he has. I think he really ran a good race. Too bad you were in the 27th of June at Belmont. Mile and a quarter in the inner and a main special weight 90,000, and he finished 5th by 2 1/4 lengths there. And again, he was with him early on, very pedestrian fractions, just couldn't keep up late. I did think he got beat by slightly better horses that afternoon. And then the 4th of June, he ran prior to that at Belmont on the slop. A mile and eighth off the turf, main special weight 90,000. He finished 4th by 7 3/4 lengths. The race was originally scheduled for the turf, and it was taken off the turf 10 minutes before the it seemed like 10 minutes before the race, but because there was a torrential downpour that day, and it was supposed to be running a mile and a quarter. It wasn't the plan for him. He just was behind the 8 ball. Let's try him on the dirt again, and he just didn't excel there. But prior to that, he ran a good race on the 6th of May at Belmont, mile 3/8 in main special weight. He finished 2nd by length. He sat back early, really closed up well. He just missed late. Nothing bad about his return to turf there. He ran New Year's Day, a very good debut at Tampa, going a mile and eighth, where he finished 4th, where he showed potential. I do think the mile 3/16 suited him well. He's drawn well. At 10-1, let's use him. The 9 horse Conquered the World. He has a great pedigree. The Stuart colt by Curlin. Luis Saez is on this one for Tom Pletcher. He's very lightly raced. He only started once at Belmont last month in a mile 16th main special weight, where he finished 3rd by 1.5 lengths. He had a good trip. He closed up well. Nothing bad about that race. I think with the pedigree, he wants to go a little longer. And 5-2, I think he's a horse on the up and up, so we'll use him on the ticket. And then throw out the 6 horse Conglomerate. This 4-year-old gelding by Lemon Drop Kid. Jose. Can't speak, pardon me. I've had way too much coffee today. But Jose Ortiz gets on this one. I thought his race at Keeneland last month on very soft ground really couldn't get, he couldn't get a good handle of it. Before that Saratoga, again, he saw a very soft ground, which I don't think he really likes. I think seeing quite quick ground today, he should really get a good trip at 5-1. I think he's on the up and up, but I do prefer the other 2 before him. But to recount my selection for the opener from Aqueduct, let's take as a top selection 7 horse Summer Silence. We'll give kudos to the 9 horse Conquer the World and the 6 horse Conglomerate. We'll go 7-9-6-4 in the superfecta, 7-9-6 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.